everyone. Welcome to another episode of Tech-Lax The Webcast. My name is Owen, and I'm going to let my guest introduce his awesome self.
Hi, I'm Ethan the Brash. I play U17A HOKs, and yeah,
Cool. So I got some questions here for you, my friend. Are you ready?
yeah.
Alright. How do you like being on the Hawks?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, my teammates are really good, and coaching's really good, and I love being a Hawk. Yeah.
Anything in particular you're looking forward to this season?
No, probably seeing if we can live up to last year and win provincials.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, this kind of lines in with our next question. Who is the GOAT of your league?
My league. Um, I mean, there's a lot of good players in my league. I don't know. That's a hard one. There's a lot of good players.
Yeah?
Um, hmm. I would say on my team, I think Dallin Blake's a really good player. But again, I think there's a lot of good, strong players in my league.
Yeah?
Yeah, so that's a tough one. I think there's a lot of guys who can be that goat.
Alright, if you could add any new rule to the game of lacrosse, what would it be?
Well, I think crease diving in my league, because you can't crease dive in my division. So I would love to crease dive. Like when I went down to the States and I got to crease dive, so I love that. So I'd probably I'd crease dive.
Nice. Yeah, so you play both field and box, I understand. How
Yeah.
does how does each translate to the other in game wise?
I think in field you got to be a lot more shifty, so that kind of helps with my box game. And with field, switching hands is more common, so I think that helps my box game, yeah, as well.
Yeah?
When you're able to switch hands and pass with my left and pass with my right.
Nice. Is there anything from your box game that helps your field game?
I think the physicality.
Yeah?
I think I can be more physical in field because I play box. So
Nice. What do you prefer though?
I prefer box. I like the physicality.
Yeah.
I think field you pass the ball around too much, but I still like field.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's more tight in box.
that is totally fair. Who is one lacrosse player you haven't met that you want to?
Um, I think Chase Frazier from the Buffalo Bandits.
Yeah?
I'd like to meet him.
Pardon?
I said I'd like to meet him a lot. Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Uh, what is the best cereal in your opinion?
Frosted Flakes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can respect that.
I like Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, yeah, no, I can definitely respect that. That's up there for me, but I still love my Fruity Pebbles.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you get to move in with a teammate for a week. Who is it?
with a teammate. I think Hudson Bosch. I love that guy. Me and him always hang out a lot, so I think
Nice,
I'll move in with Hudson. Yeah.
nice. Okay, the best non-lacrosse athlete to make the best box player.
Oh, that's man. That's a tough question.
Right?
Um, I think I don't know. Connor McDavid maybe because he's shifty and kind of fast. So I don't know if that would come over into box, but I think he could be quite a fast player. So
Yeah.
yeah,
You're not the first person who said Connor McDavid, so I
yeah,
think there's something there for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Game winning treat of choice.
Game winning treat. Mm, like where would you go out if you won
Yeah.
a game? Honestly, DQ, get a good blizzard, some ice cream. I think
What
that's my go-to.
what kind of blizzard?
Oreo blizzard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a go-to game winning pre or post game,
Yeah.
treat.
Uh, best game day experience you have had.
Mm, I think Prairie Cup in that final game against Manitoba. That was a good one. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, And I feel like I know the answer to this question, but where do you want to play Junior A?
I want to play for the Calgary Mountaineers Junior
Yeah.
A team. Yeah.
I kind of figured so because you've told me you've been training with HOKs, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, he's getting your game up to par
Oh yeah. 100%.
and hanging out with all the Mountie guys
Oh yeah.
at the gym. Yeah. Shout out to Coach Cody Hawkins here in Calgary. Amazing guy and coach.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, now we into what I call my rapid 1 minute fire games.
Okay.
Well, game. So you want they're this or that questions, and you want the most time left on the clock possible.
Okay.
All right, Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Apple or Microsoft?
Apple.
Disney Plus or Netflix?
Netflix.
PlayStation or Xbox?
Xbox.
Warrior or Palacross?
Warrior.
Mentality or physicality?
Physicality.
Time travel or teleportation?
Time travel.
Hamburger or hot dog?
Hot dog.
NL or PLL?
NL.
DC or Marvel?
DC.
Alright, and the bonus question, which is the only one with a right answer, Pixar movie or Disney movie?
Disney movie.
Alright, the right answer is always Pixar movie.
Ah.
Just because that's what I prefer. But you still got 30 seconds on the clock.
All right. That's pretty good, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You get to pick the next NLL expansion. Where is it and what is team name?
Um. Hmm. I think Edmonton should get another team back.
Yeah? What would you call
Yeah.
it?
I don't know. Think the wait. Um, I was gonna say the Edmonton Elk, but I mean that's already a CFL team. Um, hmm. I think it's got to have like another E name to it. Edmonton something with an E.
Yeah.
So Edmonton.
Elite?
Yo, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, mine's always Edmonton too.
Yeah.
And my pitch would be Edmonton Blizzards.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Or Quebec should get a team.
Yeah.
That'd
Quebec.
be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool if Quebec got another team.
Or like somewhere in Florida or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. A lot of the ones I keep hearing from NLL players actually is Nashville.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that'd be good. Or like I don't know. I was thinking like L.A. maybe.
Yeah. LA
Yeah.
would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I like your Edmonton one.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Favorite piece of tech that you own?
Um, I don't know. Probably my phone.
What kind of phone you
Actually,
rocking?
pardon?
What phone you rocking?
I think the 14.
Yeah, Apple.
Yeah, Apple.
Nice. What's the weirdest food combination you've ever tried and actually liked?
Chips and ranch.
Yeah, like plain
Yeah,
potato chips, you mean?
yeah, just potato chips and ranch.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Oh,
not too far out there.
that's a good one. Yeah, it's a
It's a
good
good
one.
one though. Yeah. I mean, I've done something similar where instead of having ketchup chips, I'll take plain potato chips and dip them in ketchup.
Yeah, that's kind of like that.
Yeah, sorta. All right. Any game day superstitions?
Oh yeah, I have a lot. Um, always got to take a shower like right before my game.
Yeah.
Always been a big superstition for me. I don't know. I just take a good 20-minute shower and then we'll head to my game. Um, no one can touch my stick before my game.
Oh.
I'll carry it in, and once it gets in the dressing room, it will just sit there, and I can't even touch it until like right before game time.
Oh yeah.
So that's a big one for me. Um, I don't know. I think that's probably my two main ones.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Speaking of your stick, what is your current setup right now?
I have it right here actually.
All right.
Um, I got on Evo blue, like I don't know, teal, I guess. Evo teal warrior head. And Hero 4.0 mesh strung with like a mid pocket. And then I'm just rocking a String King shaft. So
Ooh, nice.
yeah. One shooter string.
Yeah, that's how you gotta do it.
Well yeah, that's how I roll.
Yeah, one of my main armor mesh one has one shooter in it too.
Yeah. I think all my sticks do.
Yeah, cool. Okay, if you could have a personal theme song that played whenever you entered the locker room, what would it be?
Oh, I'm actually rolling with Turn My Swag On right now. That's I put that as my Hawks player profile one, so I think I'd have
Nice.
to do that one.
Nice. Okay. What would your top three NLL teams you'd want to draft you?
Number one, I think the Roughnecks. I think that's an easy one. Um, Number two, probably the Thunderbirds.
Yeah?
I think it'd be fun playing out in Halifax.
Yeah?
I don't know. I think that'd be a fun experience. And
Nice.
I think it's a close tie between Colorado and Buffalo.
Yeah.
I think for both of them, it's just the fan base. It's kind of
Yeah.
like Calgary. It's just big fan base. I don't know. That'd be a lot of fun, I think.
Yeah. Okay. What are your lacrosse goals for the next 5 years?
Um, well, I'll go junior A to hopefully the Mounties. Um, go to college somewhere for lacrosse. Um, yeah, just keep progressing forward in lacrosse.
Nice. What do you want to take in college?
I actually don't know yet. I have no idea. I'm still just kind of leaving it out there.
Fair enough, man. I
Yeah,
like it.
I mean, I'm only in grade 9, so
There you go. You got a
so,
little bit of time.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now before I let you go, we get into what I call my fun questions.
All right.
So first thing up is you get to ask me a question. What do you want to know?
Um, how did you get into lacrosse?
Okay. So when the Minto was here in 2015, our buddy Scott at Lacrosse and Bears took me and a couple guys to meet up. And we got to meet with the Adnax of that year, and Delves was on there, and a whole bunch of other fantastic future NL players at the time.
Hmm.
And I went to my first game. We started playing, and that's kind of how fell in love with it.
Sweet.
Yeah. Also, fun fact: Zach Courier gave me my first ever stick.
Sweet.
Yeah, Warrior, Warrior Evil War 2 prototype.
Hmm.
Yeah, he used to because Zach used to be a Warrior athlete and got to test those out.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of how I got started.
that's awesome.
Yeah. All right, you now get to dress me in any swag from your team. What am I wearing?
Um, think you're gonna have to wear one of our home jerseys.
Yeah.
My number 7 on the back, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Um, I don't know. We don't really have a lot of swag, but I think good team shorts
Yeah.
and I don't know, one of our ball caps and some good Hawks socks, custom socks. I think.
Ooh.
I know. I've seen a couple kids rocking some Hawks socks. So
Yeah, you guys have custom socks, eh?
yeah.
Nice. Okay, you now get to nominate a teammate. Who am I talking to next?
Um, who out of my teammates have you talked to already?
From your U17 squad, I don't think any.
No one. All right, that makes it easy on me. I think a good guy you could talk to, a pretty funny guy, Gray Jensen.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's one of one of my favorite teammates, I'd say. So,
nice. Alright, and last but not least, you now get 1 minute to shout out anyone you want. And go.
all my Hawks teammates, um, coach from Pack Box, Eric Turner, um, the whole Cookie Monsters team, going right there. I don't know my dad. I think that's it. I think that's all I got.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time today, Ethan.
Yeah, thank you.